American robins are one of the most familiar birds in North America, with a range spanning from Florida to Alaska. Many rejoice when robins return after a long winter, and some people love robins so much that they want to offer them food to encourage robins to nest on their property. Unfortunately, attracting robins to your yard is not as easy as simply filling a bird feeder with seeds and waiting for them to appear. This may work for birds like finches, but robins aren't interested in eating seeds. If you want to know how to attract robins to your yard, you'll have to offer foods that they love. Stick with me and I'll tell you how to get American robins to fall in love with your property. Two food groups make up an American robin's diet: invertebrates and fruits. Robins will spend most of the spring and summer eating bugs, and then transition to a diet of mostly fruits in the fall and winter. If you've spent time watching American robins, then you'll know how much they enjoy earthworms. These invertebrates are plentiful food sources that most people will have on their property. Anyone who keeps at least some of their yard mowed will be creating a great environment for robins to find worms. Just remember, don't cover your lawns in fertilizers and other chemicals, as this can harm the robins that you love. Although robins appreciate a good, tasty worm, they tend to spend more time looking for other invertebrates among trees and shrubs. Some of the other bugs that robins like to eat include dragonflies and beetles. Since American robins eat almost exclusively invertebrates during spring and summer, that means that your yard will have to have lots of bugs if you want to see these birds nest on your property. After all, Mom and Dad Robin will feed bugs to their babies to help them grow quickly. Few people will get excited about the idea of having a lot of bugs around, but this really just means that you'll need to have plenty of plants in your yard. Not only will these plants provide cover for robins, but they'll also give them areas to hunt for invertebrates. Planting flowers in your yard is one of the best things you can do for robins. These fragrant plants will attract pollinating insects that robins can eat, while making your yard look beautiful at the same time. If you don't have tons of plants around your property, you can take matters into your own hands and directly supply invertebrates to robins. Putting up a mealworm feeder is a great way to attract songbirds like robins, bluebirds, and wrens. Simply put this feeder in a visible spot and fill it with dried mealworms. Birds such as robins that wouldn't ordinarily visit bird feeders will be delighted. Now, let's talk about the other half of an American robin's diet: fruits. Robins begin consuming small amounts of fruits in July before converting to a diet that includes almost exclusively fruits by November. Berries like mulberries that mature early are great foods for robins that have recently fledged, as they provide easy and reliable food. Fruit is another food that is not regularly found in bird feeders. Although some people have been able to attract robins by offering dried fruits, robins will love if you've got the space to plant your own fruiting trees and shrubs. There are plenty of options to choose from when considering fruiting plants for robins, and you may want to consider multiple different plants to stagger the times in which fruit is ripe for robins. It's also wise to offer native fruits, since robins disperse fruit seeds in their droppings. Some of the best native fruiting plants that you can offer to robins include dogwoods, cherries, crabapples, and elderberries. Plants that retain substantial amounts of fruit into winter can provide a vital food source for robins during this challenging time of year. Overall, the best thing that you can do for your yard if you want to attract American robins would be to simply plant native fruiting shrubs, as robins can find bugs on these plants before enjoying the berries that they produce later in the year. And who knows, they might even choose to nest in one of these shrubs. Turning your yard into a robin paradise is easy, as American robins are some of the most adaptable birds around. All you need to do is give them enough spaces to find food and seek shelter, and they'll be happy to make your yard their home. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see robins in action, check out my video of robins at a berry buffet. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so you don't miss more awesome bird content. I'll catch you guys next time.